I still have it. Found an old movie ticket hidden in my winter coat. Funny how a tiny piece of paper knows the things I don't. There's a coffee stain beside it, and your handwriting in blue. I don't even need the memory to remember you. Some things disappear, some don't. Guess I finally know. I never threw the ticket away. Maybe I knew I needed someday not to go back, not to rewind, just to remember you were once mine. Fold it slow, back again. Quiet little souvenir. The cafe closed last autumn. Someone painted all the walls. Still I catch myself walking there whenever evening falls. I don't miss the conversation or the way we said goodbye. It's the ordinary moments that refuse to leave my mind. Funny what survives after all this time. I never threw the ticket away. Some memories quietly stay. No fireworks, no grand parade, just little pieces that never fade. Paper heart, coffee rings, still somehow it sings. Maybe growing up looks a lot like this. Learning how to smile at things you no longer wish. I never threw the ticket away. Now I finally know why. It wasn't holding on to you, it was holding on to who I was that night. Click. Silence. Nothing happened, still everything did. My coffee went cold before I found the words. Some feelings leave without making a sound. They simply become part of the background, slowly cooling like the evening. Maybe tomorrow this table won't remember me, but tonight it quietly listened when nobody else could. My coffee went cold, but somehow I stayed warm. Maybe healing looks exactly like this. A quiet room, a quiet song, a quiet heart, learning how to breathe again. Clink. Silence. Next up, not yet. The glass keeps drawing little rivers while while the city fades away. Someone left a scarf behind on the empty seat today. Streetlights melt into the window like they're learning how to swim. Every face comes for a second, then disappears again. Funny how the quiet roads always know where I'm going. I like the window when it rains. Everything outside slows down. The world keeps moving without asking me to. For just a little while I'm okay watching it pass, rolling on street by street. An old man folds tomorrow's paper. A child falls asleep nearby. Someone hums a melody too soft for anyone to find. The driver never says much, still he somehow gets us home. Maybe silence understands things words never could. Some nights need no answers, only somewhere to arrive. I like the window when it rains. It blurs the parts I couldn't change. Every drop rewrites another little memory until the sky feels light again. Rain goes, heart slows. By morning, the streets will all be dry. No one will know how beautiful tonight looked through this window. I like the window when it rains, not because I'm feeling lost, because it reminds me even the clouds eventually move on. But stop, maybe mine. Still here, somehow. Your old hoodie on the chair still carries winter in the air. Sleeves too long for someone else, like it knows me by itself. Morning light across the floor finds the pockets like before. Funny what a thread can keep long after we fall asleep. I almost packed it with everything else, then left it there without asking myself why. Your old hoodie never asked me to remember anything. Still it quietly keeps a version of yesterday that doesn't need explaining. Soft enough to stay. There's a movie receipt inside and a coin from last July. Nothing special on its own, still it somehow feels like home. Outside traffic starts to wake, birds are singing through the day. I don't wear it anymore, I just like knowing it's there. Some things fade, some simply settle into ordinary places. Your old hoodie by the door feels lighter than before. Maybe healing isn't letting go, maybe it's learning to smile when you look back. Folded neat, quiet peace. has changed the seasons too, but certain mornings still arrive exactly the same. Your old hoodie isn't waiting, neither am I. We're just two small reminders that good memories don't have to hurt to stay. Good night, old friend. Good night. Wait, what's this? Someone left a little note folded deep inside the pages. Just 3 words in fading ink, without a name or date to trace it. The corner smelled of paper dust, like stories waiting on the shelf. Funny how a stranger's sentence can sound like it's about yourself. I don't know who wrote it, still it found me at the perfect time. Between the pages, someone whispered, "You'll be alright," long before I needed it. Some words don't belong to anyone until they find the right heart. Paper dreams, quiet light. The rain had finally stopped outside. Sunlight touched the wooden floor. People packed their bags and left, but I kept reading just one more. I slipped the note back where it was. Maybe someone else will see. Maybe hope is meant to travel from your hands to mine to theirs. Little things change slowly, that's enough for me. Between the pages, tiny echoes never disappear. Even after all these years, maybe stories choose their readers more than readers choose the story. Carry on, page by page. Maybe someday someone finds the notes I'm leaving without knowing I was there. Between the pages, I found more than just a book, a quiet reminder that kindness sometimes hides where nobody thinks to look. See you next chapter. There you are again. Found the spare key in my drawer, wrapped inside a paper map. Funny how I kept them both, never thinking to unpack. The labels faded, almost white, the edges worn from passing years. It's lighter than I remembered, still somehow heavier than it appears. Some doors close without a sound, some memories still fit the lock. I don't need the spare key now, someone else lives there somehow. Still I turn it in my hand like it knows what I can't understand. Cold metal, warm hands. The hallway smelled of fresh paint, Last time I walked that street, every window looked familiar, every step felt incomplete. I never tried the key again. Maybe that's the kindest part. Some places stay unopened just to protect your heart. You can't unlock yesterday, but you can carry pieces of it home. I don't need the spare key now. Time already changed the house. Still it quietly reminds me some goodbyes don't make a sound. One small key, one long road. Maybe home was never just a room. Maybe it was the person waiting inside. I don't need the spare key now. I've already found my way. Still I'll keep it in the drawer, not for the past but for the person who learned how to leave. Good night, old friend. Platform 3, almost gone. Found a faded literacy inside my jacket yesterday. The ink was almost washed away, but not the time or place. 11:42, last train home, one ticket window side. Funny how a tiny slip still remembers that night. Some journeys only happen once, still they echo every now and then. The last train left, but something stayed. Not on the platform, not in the rain, just a little piece of paper keeping quiet company. Rolling wheels far away. Someone laughed across the tracks, the station lights began to dim. I watched the doors close one by one without chasing after them. Maybe growing older means missing less and noticing more. The sound of empty stations, the silence after doors. Every goodbye has a timestamp, some just fade more slowly. The last train left without looking back, still I smiled watching the lights disappear into the dark. Some endings don't need another scene. Steel and stars, homebound hearts. I don't wonder where that train is now. I only wonder who I became after it left. The last train left and I stayed long enough to hear the quiet that came after. Maybe that was the journey all along. Safe travels wherever you are. Safe travels wherever you are. Morning coming, There's a little plant beside my window, leaning toward the light each day. It never seems to mind the weather, clouds or skies of silver gray. One new leaf without a warning, tiny victories no one sees. Growing doesn't make a sound, maybe that's the way it should be. No applause, no parade, just another shade of green. The plant by the window never tries to hurry spring, it simply keeps believing light will find its way. Maybe I could learn a little patience too, slowly, leaf by leaf. I forgot to water it one busy week in late July. Still it stretched a little higher toward the open morning sky. Funny how the quiet things teach the loudest lessons without ever saying a single word. Some days enough is simply showing up again. The plant by the window doesn't ask for perfect days, only little moments of ordinary sunshine. Maybe that's enough for all of us. Sunlight, soft, breathe. Smaller than we imagine, just one new leaf after a long winter. The plant by the window still reaches for tomorrow, not because it knows the sun will come, but because is what it was made to do. See you tomorrow. I forgot. There's a couple coins inside my jacket from a store I barely know. They've been riding through the seasons without asking where to go. Every little scratch upon them feels like miles I couldn't see. Funny how they stayed beside me longer than some memories. Nothing shiny, nothing new, still they somehow made it through. Coins in my pocket, never knew where I'd end up. Still they traveled every road with me. Maybe growing older is collecting little things that quietly survive. Clink, still here. Bought a soda one September, missed the train one afternoon. Left a tip inside a diner, watched October come too soon. Now they're resting near my heartbeat, every step a tiny song. Proof that little things can stay much longer than we thought. Every day leaves something small behind. Coins in my pocket never changed the world, but somehow changed these ordinary days. Sometimes that's enough. Round and round, home somehow. worries don't weigh much until you carry them every day without knowing. Coins in my pocket, not worth very much, still I wouldn't trade them for anything, because they remind me how beautiful ordinary life can be. Stay a little longer. Still awake? Me too. The only light left on this street comes from a quiet vending machine, blue and white against the dark, like it somehow noticed me. I wasn't thirsty, still I stopped just to stand there for a while. Funny how a little glow can almost feel like someone's smile. No one waiting, no one calls, still the night doesn't feel so small. The light above the vending machine knows nothing about me, still it shines like I'm supposed to be here. Maybe comfort sometimes looks a little ordinary. Stay a while, breathe a while. The can was colder than my hands, the air was warmer than before. Cars kept passing somewhere far, like waves against a quiet shore. I watched them all circle the light again and again, never wondering if it was enough, just happy to keep flying. Tiny moments often become the ones we carry longest. The light above the vending machine didn't change the night, it only made one small corner feel less lonely. Sometimes that's more than enough. One small light, one slow night. Tomorrow no one will remember this quiet street, except maybe the version of me who needed it. The light above the vending machine never asked who I was, it simply stayed until I was ready to walk home again. See you tomorrow night. No one's here, just me. Streetlights stretch across the pavement like they're trying not to sleep. Every window wears a different story, none of them belong to me. There's a bakery on the corner already making tomorrow's bread. Funny how this city's waking while I'm still inside my head. The silence isn't empty, it's simply breathing slower. After midnight every road feels honest, nothing's trying to impress the morning. Even broken thoughts sound softer here. One more block, don't rush home. bicycle leans against a railing like it finished chasing dreams. The crosswalk changes green to red, though no one's waiting in between. Somewhere music slips through an open second floor window, not loud enough to follow, just enough to know you're not alone. The city keeps its quiet promises to anyone who stays awake. After midnight, the world forgets to hurry. Every corner learns your name without asking questions. Slow heartbeat, street light glow. Was never hidden. Maybe daylight was simply too loud to hear it. After midnight, I finally noticed the city never asked me to become someone else. It simply gave me a place to breathe. See you tomorrow night. Yeah. One 17 on the crossing light. No footsteps anywhere tonight. The signal changes just for me on an empty street nobody sees. A paper cup rolls down the lane, carried gently by the breeze. Even little ordinary things look different after 3. I stopped walking, not because I had to, because the silence asked me to. Crosswalk at 117. Nobody waiting, nobody leaving. Still the lights turn green for someone. Maybe that's enough tonight. Blink once. Walk slow. An apartment window flickers blue. Somebody's still awake like me. The city's heartbeat feels so quiet, hidden underneath the street. I used to think the world moved faster than I'd ever understand. Now I know it slows down too when nobody's looking. Some moments don't ask to be remembered, they simply stay. Crosswalk at 117, holding every quiet second. Nothing happens, still somehow everything changes. Step by step, light by light. Maybe home isn't somewhere waiting. Maybe home is every place you finally stop running through. Crosswalk at 117. The signal turned before I moved like the night. Already knew I'd get there when I was ready. Keep going. Easy now. Green. listen. River carries broken colors from the city overhead. Neon floating on the surface like forgotten things we said. Cars keep moving far above me. Nobody slows to watch. Funny how the quiet places always ask the deepest thoughts. Water never keeps the same reflection. Still it knows where to go. Under the bridge lights, everything looks softer. Even all the words I couldn't say. The river takes them one by one until they become only light. I drift away. Silver waves. Someone left a tiny paper boat caught between the stones. It stayed longer than I expected, like it wasn't ready to go. I smelled without a reason, watching circles on the stream. Sometimes hope arrives so quietly, you almost miss the scene. Maybe healing looks exactly like water finding home. Under the bridge lights, nothing needs explaining. The silence understands before I ever do. Some nights feel less lonely simply because they exist. Flowing slow, midnight glow. Tomorrow the river will remember none of this, but somehow I think I will. Under the bridge lights, I left a version of myself that carried too much. When I walked away, the water stayed behind with everything I couldn't hold. Good night. Keep flowing. Wrong turn. Maybe not. A narrow alley holds the night. Brick walls painted silver blue. Someone's bicycle leans asleep under drops of morning dew. There's a window half left open, curtains dancing with the breeze, like the room is softly breathing even when nobody sees. Funny how the quiet corners always know my name. The empty alley didn't feel empty. Every little echo stayed beside me. Sometimes silence walks a little closer than any voice could ever do. Easy now, take your time. A fading mural on the wall, colors softened by the years. Somebody must have stood right here with impossible ideas. There's a paper star caught in the fence, turning gently with the wind, like it. Never learned the difference between staying and moving on. Nothing asks to be remembered. Still everything leaves a trace. The empty alley held the evening like a photograph, too quiet to notice until you looked again. Nobody talks about are the ones that quietly change us most. The empty alley didn't lead me somewhere new. It simply slowed me down long enough to see how beautiful the ordinary world already was. See you around the corner. Morning's close, I can feel it. Streetlights slowly lose their color. One by one they fade away. Windows catch the early sunlight like they're learning how to wake. Someone sweeps the little sidewalk. Coffee drifts into the air. Nothing's trying to be special. Still there's beauty everywhere. Maybe every ending only changes its name. Before the city wakes, the world belongs to quiet hearts. No applause, no headlines, just another chance to start. I don't need a different life. This morning feels enough. Daybreak, breathe in. The sky is turning soft from navy into shades of pale gold. Yesterday already feels lighter without doing what it's told. There's a sparrow on the power line singing like it always knew. Morning never asked permission, it simply arrives brand new. Hope doesn't shout, it quietly opens the curtains. Before the city wakes, the silence wears a softer face. Every ordinary moment finds a little more grace. Maybe healing looks exactly like another sunrise. Light returns, so do I. Spent so long looking for answers while the morning was patiently waiting outside my window all alone. Before the city wakes, I'll leave the night behind. Not because I have forgotten, but because I finally learned some memories can walk beside me without becoming my shadow. Good morning, let's begin again. still there? Good morning. Your sweater's hanging on the chair like it forgot you moved away. Morning sunlight finds the sleeves before it reaches my face. I almost put it in the closet, then stopped halfway through. Some things don't need a reason to stay another day or two. I smile without meaning to at ordinary little views. The sweater on the chair doesn't miss you, it just remembers the shape you left behind. Funny how a quiet room can still feel full of life. Soft cotton, morning light. The kettle starts to sing again. The window lets the spring breeze in. Dust is dancing in the sunlight like tiny stars beneath my skin. The room keeps changing every day without asking for permission. Maybe hearts grow just as slowly as seasons in the kitchen. Every morning looks a little different if you really stop to see it. The sweater on the chair taught me something. Not everything we keep means we can't move on. Sometimes it's simply proof we were loved once. Breathe easy, stay gentle. I folded yesterday without folding away the person I became because of it. The sweater on the chair will find another place someday, but not today. Today it quietly reminds me healing doesn't rush, it arrives one peaceful morning at a time. See you tomorrow morning. I forgot to move them. They found the sun anyway. 3 little flowers on the windowsill, one leaning left, one standing still. I bought them on a Tuesday afternoon when the sky was gray and I had nothing to do. The paper around them came undone by the time I reached my room. I put them in the oldest glass and watched the afternoon move. I didn't fix the day, I didn't need to. I just gave something a little water. Flowers on the windowsill turning their faces to the sun. I think I like them better for not knowing where they're going. No big plan, no perfect view, just a little color making room for something new. Turn your face, let it in. One petal landed on my book, I left it there instead of throwing it away. The kettle clicked off in the kitchen and the room grew quiet again. Outside a delivery bike went by, someone laughed below. For once I didn't wonder where everybody had to go. Maybe a quiet afternoon isn't something to fill. Maybe it's a place to finally hear yourself. Flowers on the windowsill changing with the afternoon. They don't ask the sky to promise them a thing. They simply better life would look dramatic. Now I'm starting to think it might look like this: a clean glass, an open window, and 3 flowers. I almost forgot to notice flowers on the windowsill, still reaching for the afternoon. Nothing extraordinary, nothing I could put in a headline. Just a little beauty I didn't have to chase, waiting quietly in the same old place. I'll leave the window open just a little longer. I should've washed this tomorrow. There's a teacup by my bed with a little sugar at the bottom. I made it when the evening started, then forgot about the rest. The book is open to page 40. The lamp is warmer than the room. I keep saying I'll sleep early, like I haven't said that all week. Nothing happened tonight, and somehow that feels nice. The teacup by my bed knows more about me than it should. It watched me change my mind 3 times before midnight. I don't need an answer, I don't need a plan, just one quiet room and a little time to myself. Sip by sip, night gets soft. There's a message I haven't answered, not because I don't know what to say. I just don't want to turn this quiet into another busy day. Outside somebody closes a car door, then everything goes still. The refrigerator hums downstairs like the house is breathing too. Maybe peace isn't silence, maybe it's knowing you don't have to fill it. The teacup by my bed is getting cold beside me, but I don't feel lonely, not in this room tonight. Tomorrow can have its questions, tonight can stay this small. A book, a lamp, a cup of tea, and nothing else at all. Let it cool, let it be. I used to measure good nights by how much I got done. Now I count them differently, how gently I let myself stop. The teacup by my bed will probably still be here at dawn. I'll wash it in the morning and carry on. But tonight it reminds me that an ordinary evening can still be enough. Tomorrow can wait. Tomorrow can wait. There goes the laundry. The curtains keep escaping every time I open up the door. One sight lands across the sofa, one gets tangled on the floor. Sunlight cuts the room in pieces, dust is floating through the gold. I should probably clean this place, but honestly I like it uncontrolled. The day isn't asking for anything yet, so I won't either. The curtains in the breeze keep dancing without music. Maybe that's the kind of freedom I've been trying to remember. No schedule, no reason, just a room full of air and something moving because it wants to. Let it fly, let it fall. I found an old hair clip underneath the window frame.
dog is barking. Someone's washing out their car. The whole street sounds ridiculous, and somehow that's my favorite part. Nothing here is perfect, that's probably why it feels real. The curtains in the breeze don't know where they're going. They rise and disappear, then come back to the same place. Maybe I could do that too, without making it a problem. Leave for a minute, come back and still be myself. Up and down, back again. I spent years trying to keep everything still. Maybe life gets easier when you let a little wind in. The curtains in the breeze turn an ordinary room into somewhere new. For a few seconds, I don't need a different view. I just need the window open and enough air to move through me. Okay, you can stay open. Sunday again, already gone. The last page of Sunday is folded at the corner. I told myself I'll finish it, but I don't want the story over. There's laundry on the hallway chair, half-empty glass beside the sink. The sky outside is turning violet before I have a chance to think. The weekend leaves without saying goodbye. It just changes the color of the sky. The last page of Sunday feels thinner every week. I read it a little slower so Monday doesn't arrive too soon. Nothing special happened, and maybe that's the point. A quiet day can still become a memory worth keeping. One more line, not yet. I hear the upstairs neighbor moving something across the floor. A kettle starts downstairs, then the hallway goes quiet once more. I scroll through old photographs, then put my phone away. Some moments feel better when you don't make them stay. Maybe endings don't need answers. Maybe they just need a little room. The last page of Sunday is almost out of words. I keep my finger on the paper like I could slow the clock. Tomorrow will come anyway, so tonight I'll let it take its time. Close the book, leave it there. Maybe growing up isn't learning how to hold on. Maybe it's knowing when to turn the page without tearing it out. The last page of Sunday finally turns beneath my hand. I don't feel ready, but I don't feel afraid. There's something comforting about knowing another ordinary morning is waiting on the other side. Good night, Sunday. Good night, Sunday. What's this? I don't remember writing it. There's a note inside the drawer, folded twice and worn around the edges. 3 lines written in blue ink, and a date I almost recognize. I read it standing by the window, then read it once again. The handwriting looks familiar, but the words feel like a stranger. Funny how the younger version of yourself can still surprise you. There's a note inside the drawer saying don't forget this day. I don't remember what happened, but I remember how it felt. Maybe that's what time does. It takes the details first and leaves the little feeling that mattered underneath. Read it twice, fold it back. The paper smells a little dusty, the corner has a coffee stain. I wonder if I wrote it on a train or in the rain. It says I was afraid of changing, afraid I'd lose myself somehow. I wish I could tell that girl she's doing better now. Some answers take a while to arrive. There's a note inside the drawer from someone I used to be. She didn't know the road ahead, but she kept walking anyway. I wish I could thank her for making it this far, even when she couldn't see where she'd end up. Blue ink, old words. Blue ink, old words. Maybe the person we become is built quietly by all the versions we thought we'd lost. There's a note inside the drawer, and I think I'll keep it there. Not because I need the past, but because I like knowing she was here. She tried, she hoped, and somehow she became me. Good job, me. Good job, me. I should watch this one too. The blue mug by the sink has a tiny crack beside the handle. I bought it at a little shop I can't remember the name of. There's still a trace of tea inside and sugar stuck along the rim. I could put it in the dishwasher, but somehow I don't yet. The smallest things can make a room feel familiar. The blue mug by the sink has been here all week, watching mornings disappear and evenings find their way back. It's nothing special, but I reach for it without thinking, like my hands already know. Rinse it out, leave it there. The kitchen window's open and somebody's cooking garlic downstairs. A bus slows at the corner, then disappears around the block. I stand barefoot on the tiles, waiting for the water to warm. There's nowhere I need to be, and that's enough tonight. Maybe comfort isn't something grand. Maybe it's knowing where your favorite cup is. The blue mug by the sink still carries yesterday. Not enough to make me sad, just enough to make me smile. Some things don't need a deeper meaning, they simply become part of your day. Warm water, bare feet. I used to think life changed in big moments. Now I notice it happens quietly, between breakfast and washing dishes. The blue mug by the sink probably crack someday. I'll be sad for a minute, then find another one. But tonight, it's exactly where it belongs. And so am I. Okay. Tomorrow, maybe the next one. The bus stop sign is leaning left. Someone taped it back last year. There's a faded sticker on the pole. And a coffee shop across the street. I check the time without a reason. The bus is running late again. A woman beside me checks her phone, then smiles at something I can't see. We all look like we're going somewhere, even when we're not sure. The bus stop in April smells like rain and pavement. Everyone is holding a different kind of day. I don't know where they're headed. They don't know where I'm going. For a minute we're all waiting in the same place. Not this one. Maybe next. A little boy counts every bus like they're animals in a book. His mother laughs and fixes the hood around his face. A bicycle passes slowly with flowers in the basket. Spring feels almost accidental, like nobody planned it. Maybe the best moments don't announce themselves, they just happen between two stops. The bus stop in April turns the afternoon slower. The city keeps moving, but I don't mind waiting. There's something nice about having nowhere to rush toward. For a little while, doors open, people go. I used to hate waiting. Now I think some things need a few extra minutes before they arrive. The bus stop in April won't remember me tomorrow. The sign will still lean left. The same buses will come and go, but I'll remember how the rain smelled and how the whole street looked softer for a while. Maybe next time. One more thing, then I'll sleep. The lamp on my desk makes the room look smaller. There's a notebook open and a list I won't finish tonight. A pen is lying sideways across a page of crossed out words. I keep rewriting one sentence like it might change something. The night gets quieter when the rest of the world stops asking questions. The lamp on my desk only lights what I can see. The rest can wait outside the little circle of gold. I don't have to solve tomorrow before I close my eyes. Tonight I can leave a few things unfinished. so low. There's a receipt beneath my notebook from a place I barely remember, a movie ticket folded underneath it, and a grocery list from November. I keep these little pieces without knowing why. Maybe they're proof that I was here on ordinary nights. Nothing has to matter forever to matter tonight. The lamp on my desk makes everything feel manageable. A small pool of warmth inside a very large room. I don't need a perfect ending for this day to be good. I just need to know I did what I could. Close the book. Let it rest. Maybe unfinished doesn't mean broken. Maybe it simply means there's another morning coming. The lamp on my desk is still glowing when I stop. I leave the notebook open and let tomorrow find it somewhere between the words I couldn't finish. I finally understand. I don't have to. That's enough. That's enough. Oh, I forgot about this. There's a receipt inside my coat, folded near the lining. A sandwich from a Tuesday and a date I wasn't minding. The ink is fading at the bottom, the numbers barely show. I don't remember what I ordered, but I remember where I sat. Some memories lose their details before they lose their meaning. The receipt in my coat is from a day I almost forgot. Nothing happened worth writing down, but somehow I kept this little proof. A table by the window, a song I didn't know, a stranger holding the door, and nowhere I had to go. Paper, crinkles, days unfold. There was rain against the glass and someone reading near the door. I watched the buses pass outside and didn't check the time once. I think I needed that afternoon more than I understood. A meal, a chair, an hour alone, and the feeling that I could. Maybe ordinary is another word for quietly important. The receipt in my coat has almost disappeared, but I don't mind. The words are fading, the feeling isn't. Some days don't need photographs to stay with you. Fold it once, keep it close. I used to save only the important things. Now I know importance can look very small. The receipt in my coat will probably turn to dust, but I'll remember that afternoon long after the ink is gone. Not because it changed my life, but because for one quiet hour nothing needed changing. Maybe I'll keep it. too late. There's a puddle by the curb, reflecting half the building. The clouds are breaking slowly and the street is almost shining. Someone walks around it, someone else goes straight through. I watch the little circles disappear beneath their shoes. The rain is leaving, but the pavement still remembers. The puddle by the curb holds the whole sky for a second. Buildings, wires, passing faces, everything upside down. Then a single step breaks the picture, and I realize nothing beautiful has to stay still. Ripple out, then it's gone. A bus rolls through the corner, spraying water toward the street. A dog shakes off the rain and looks completely unimpressed. The bakery lights are glowing on the other side of town. The evening feels much softer now the storm has settled down. Maybe some days need a little rain before they look this clear. The puddle by the curb keeps changing every minute. I could stand here watching, or I could keep walking home. Maybe that's the lesson I keep missing. Things can disappear without becoming meaningless. Step through, keep moving. I don't need to hold every moment to know it mattered. The puddle by the curb is already almost dry. The sky has moved somewhere else. The street has changed its mind, and somehow I feel lighter knowing I can let things go without pretending they weren't beautiful. There it goes. I bought this. Why? There's a tiny keychain hanging from my kitchen hook. A yellow little bicycle with a smile that looks ridiculous. I found it at the market on a Saturday last fall. The seller said it's lucky. I laughed and bought it anyway. Funny things we never need can still become our favorites. The keychain from the market still follows me around. From yesterday's old apartment to this newer little town. It doesn't open anything, it doesn't mean a thing, but every time it catches light, I remember where I've been. Click clack. Here we go. I had a paper bag of peaches and a book beneath my arm. Someone played an old guitar outside a flower stall. The afternoon was crowded, but I wasn't in a hurry. I think I stayed an extra hour just because the weather felt good. Some afternoons don't need a reason to become a favorite memory. The keychain from the market makes a little sound when I put my keys down. After coming home, it's such a silly thing, but I like hearing it. A tiny reminder that ordinary days can travel. Keys down. always a feeling. Maybe sometimes it's a small sound you recognize. The keychain from the market still hangs beside the door. I don't know if it's lucky, but I know what it reminds me of. A Saturday with no plans, a street full of voices, and the version of me who didn't need anywhere else to be. Still here, still here. You're home. Or maybe I am. There's a light under the door, spilling across the hallway. I hear somebody moving dishes, then the cupboard closes softly. The building is almost quiet, except for footsteps overhead. I stand here for a second before I walk inside. Some places don't say welcome, they just leave the light on. The light under the door makes the hallway feel less empty. I don't know who's inside, and somehow that's okay. We all carry little rooms nobody else can enter. Maybe that's why a little light means more than we think. Leave it on just a while. My keys are cold in my hand. The elevator takes too long. Someone's cooking something sweet, and an old TV is on. I can hear a laugh through the wall, then the whole floor settles down. It's strange how close a stranger's life can feel without ever knowing them. Maybe home isn't always a place. Sometimes it's simply knowing you're safe. The light under the door is still there when I turn around. A tiny line of gold against the darker floor. I don't need to knock, I don't need to know. It's enough to see that somebody is still awake, softly glowing down the hall. There are millions of lies behind millions of doors, and somehow we're all trying to make somewhere feel like home. Disappear by morning, but tonight it gives the hallway something warm to hold. Maybe that's all kindness is, not fixing anything, just leaving a little light on. Good night. Ready? Wait, don't move. The photo booth strip is tucked inside my wallet. 4 tiny pictures and 1 terrible expression. The first one looks normal, the second one is blurry, the third one caught me laughing, the fourth one is just you. We didn't plan it, we didn't pose, we just stayed long enough. The photo booth strip is smaller than my hand, but every time I see it, the whole night comes back. Cheap lights, cold pavement, is enough. Flash. Again. One more. We walked past the station with the pictures in your pocket. You said the last one was the only one you liked. I said they all looked funny. You said that was the point. We argued for 5 minutes, then bought fries around the corner. Some memories don't need perfect faces. They just need the right people. The photo booth strip has started turning pale. The corners are getting softer from being carried everywhere. I could scan it, save it forever, but somehow I like knowing it's only mine. Click, print, keep it. Maybe photographs aren't meant to stop time. Maybe they're just proof that time happened. The photo booth strip still lives inside my wallet. For little accidents, I wouldn't change a thing. One day I'll find it and forget the details again, but I'll remember how easy it was to laugh that night. Okay. Let's go. Ready? Wait, don't move. Ready? Wait, don't move. The photo booth strip is tucked inside my wallet. 4 tiny pictures and one terrible expression. The first one looks normal. The second one is blurry. The third one caught me laughing. The fourth one is just you. We didn't plan it, we didn't pose, we just stayed long enough. The photo booth strip is smaller than my hand, but every time I see it, the whole night comes back. Cheap lights, cold pavement, too much soda, nowhere else to be. For 4 little pictures, that was enough. Flash again. One more. We walked past the station with the pictures in your pocket. You said the last one was the only one you liked. I said they all looked funny. You said that was the point. We argued for 5 minutes, then bought fries around the corner. Some memories don't need perfect faces, they just need the right people. The photo booth strip has started turning pale. The corners are getting softer from being carried everywhere. I could scan it, save it forever, but somehow I like knowing it's only mine. Click, print, keep it. Maybe photographs aren't meant to stop time. Maybe they're just proof that time happened. The photo booth strip still lives inside my wallet. For little accidents, I wouldn't change a thing. One day I'll find it and forget the details again, but I'll remember how easy it was to laugh that night. Okay. Let's go. It's finally quiet. The window after rain looks different from the morning. Every building has a reflection it didn't have before. Cars move slowly underneath, their headlights stretch across the glass. I stand here with the lights turned off and watch the evening pass. The storm left without taking everything with it. The window after rain shows a softer kind of city. All the sharp edges disappear. Inside the water on the glass, I don't feel completely better. I don't feel completely lost. I'm somewhere in between, and maybe that's enough. Rain on glass, breathe it out. A taxi stops below me, someone runs beneath an umbrella. A couple shares one jacket and laughs when the wind picks up. The street keeps moving forward like nothing ever happened. Maybe that's what I needed, proof that life continues. Not every storm needs a lesson. Sometimes it just needs to end. The window after rain keeps the whole night slightly blurred. I can see the lights, but I don't need to name them. Maybe tomorrow will look clearer, maybe it won't. Tonight I'm okay, not knowing yet. Drop, slide down, night moves on. I thought healing would feel like arriving, but maybe it's simply standing here and realizing you can breathe again. The window after rain is drying while I watch. The city slowly comes back into focus. I don't need to rush toward it. I'll let the morning find me exactly where I am. A little tired, a little lighter, still here. Maybe tomorrow. I never sent this one. There's a postcard from Lisbon tucked inside an old notebook. Yellow buildings on the front, blue sky above the rooftops. I bought it from a corner shop on a street I can't pronounce. I remember sitting somewhere watching strangers wander down. Funny how a place can stay after you've left it. The postcard from Lisbon still smells a little like summer, even though the colors have started fading now. I never wrote the message, I never found the words. Maybe some memories don't need an address. Wish you were here, maybe not. I remember orange peel on a little cafe table, a train passing somewhere nearby, and music through an open window. I thought I'd remember everything, the exact street, the exact day, but time kept only what it wanted and let the rest fade away. Maybe that's okay. Some places to become feelings. The postcard from Lisbon has a corner bent in half. I could put it in a frame, but I'd rather keep it hidden. It's not really about the city or the year I went. It's about the person I was before I came back. Blue sky, old street. Sometimes travel doesn't change where you go, it changes what you notice when you return. The postcard from Lisbon will stay inside this book, a tiny piece of somewhere I don't need to visit again. I don't miss the place exactly, I miss the way I looked at life before I learned to hurry through it. Maybe someday. How did you get there? There's a pair of socks beside the sofa. One is mine, the other doesn't belong to anything. I must have dropped them there last night without thinking. The movie is still paused at a scene I don't remember. The room looks a little messy, but somehow it feels lived in. The socks beside the sofa tell me I stayed up too late. I laughed at something stupid, then forgot to check the time. There are dishes in the kitchen and a blanket on the floor. Nothing looks organized and I don't care anymore. Leave them there, not today. Sunlight finds the carpet through the half-closed curtains. A coffee cup is cooling on the table by the window. I make a list of things I'm supposed to do today, then cross out half of them before I even start. Maybe rest isn't wasted time. Maybe it's part of getting somewhere. The socks beside the sofa are still exactly where I left them. A tiny little mess that somehow makes me smile. I don't need the morning to look like something perfect. I just need a little space to be myself inside it. Slow morning, take your time. I used to clean before I could breathe. Now I breathe first and clean whenever I can. The socks beside the sofa will eventually find their drawer. The dishes will get washed, the blanket will be folded. But for this quiet hour, I'll leave everything alone. Some mornings are better when nothing gets fixed. Later, I forgot mine again. There There's an umbrella by the stairs still dripping on the floor. Someone left it there this morning beside the second floor door. The handle has a little scratch, the fabric's turning gray. I wonder how many rainy nights it has carried someone home. Funny how the things we leave behind can still look like they've been waiting. The umbrella by the stairs is leaning where it always does, keeping all its little secrets underneath the fading blue. I don't know who it belongs to, I don't need to know. Some things can stay anonymous and still make somewhere feel like home. Rain falls, doors close. A neighbor passes slowly with groceries in both hands. She stops and shakes the water off before she climbs the stairs. Somebody's radio is playing through a half-closed door. The building feels much warmer than the weather outside. Maybe home is made of moments nobody planned to remember. The umbrella by the stairs has dried by the time I leave. A tiny puddle underneath it is all that's left to see. I step around the water and take the longer way. Sometimes the smallest things can slow an ordinary day. Walk slow, rain knows. I used to think every story needed a name. Now I'm okay with some moments passing quietly. The umbrella by the stairs will probably disappear tomorrow. Someone will take it home, and the hallway will look different. But tonight, it made the building feel familiar, like everyone inside was carrying something through the rain. Maybe that's enough. I wrote this twice. The letter I never mailed still lives inside my desk. 3 pages of apologies and questions without answers. I started with your name, then crossed it out again. Not because I changed my mind, I just didn't know where to begin. Some words feel different once they leave your head. The letter I never mailed wasn't really meant for you. I think I wrote it so I could finally hear myself. Everything I couldn't say found somewhere to go, even if the envelope never crossed the room. Fold it up, let it rest. I wrote about the winter coffee shop near your street, the way I kept checking my phone even when I knew you wouldn't call. I wrote about getting better, then erased that part because healing doesn't happen just because always need an audience. The letter I never mailed got lighter every time I read it. The sentences became quieter, the anger disappeared. I don't need you to understand what I finally understood. Some goodbyes are only meant to be finished inside you. No stamp, no address. No stamp, no address. No stamp, no address. I thought closure would come from hearing your voice. Turns out it sounded more like my own. The letter I never mailed will stay inside this drawer, not as something unfinished, but as proof I made it through. I don't need to send it out, I don't need a reply. Some stories end the moment you stop waiting for an ending. That's all. That's all. Still wet. The raincoat on the hook hasn't dried since yesterday. Its pockets hold a bus ticket and a receipt from a cafe. There's a little bit of rain still caught around the sleeves. I should hang it by the window, but I kinda like it there. The weather changes before we do. Sometimes that's okay. The raincoat on the hook looks ready for another storm. I don't know where I'll go tomorrow, but I know I'll take it along. Maybe that's what growing up is, not knowing what comes next, is keeping something warm nearby and stepping out anyway. Put it on, step out, step outside. The streetlights are reflected in the puddles by the curb. A taxi waits beneath the corner while the driver checks the clock. I stand beneath the doorway listening to the rain. There's something about bad weather that makes leaving feel less strange. Maybe clouds don't make the night darker, maybe they make the lights easier to see. The raincoat on the hook will dry before the morning. The streets will lose their silver and the city will move again. I don't need to know what kind of day is coming. I'll take the weather as it is and walk into it, rain or shine. Here I go. I spent too long waiting for clear skies before allowing myself to leave the house. The raincoat on the hook is empty when I come back, but somehow the room feels different, like I brought the outside in. Maybe life isn't about finding perfect weather. Maybe it's learning what to wear. Good enough, good enough, good enough. I found another one. There's a receipt under the plant, half hidden by the leaves. A little piece of yesterday I didn't know I'd keep. The date is almost faded, the numbers barely show. I bought a loaf of bread and somewhere I don't know. Funny how a forgotten thing can bring a whole day back. The receipt under the plant took me somewhere for a minute, back to a cloudy afternoon when I had nowhere to be. I remember walking slowly with a paper bag in hand. Nothing special happened, but I remember who I was. Paper thin, memory deep. The bakery had the door wide open, music spilling to the street. A woman held the door for me and smiled before she left. I think I was having a hard day, though I can't recall why. Maybe ordinary kindness is what stayed behind. We forget the conversations, we forget the dates, but sometimes a tiny piece of paper keeps the feeling safe. The receipt under the plant can go into the trash tonight. I don't need to keep the paper to keep the memory alive. Some days disappear completely, some leave almost nothing behind, and somehow that's enough. I remember now. This one feels slower. The blue hour bus moves through the evening, window lights reflecting every face I can't quite see. Someone's headphones glowing, someone's falling asleep. I watch the city changing between one stop and the next. The day is almost over, but the streets don't know it yet. On the blue hour bus, I don't have to be anywhere. I can watch the city turn from gold to blue. Every passing window looks like another little life, and for a few stops I get to disappear. Right on, don't rush. A woman holds some flowers against her winter coat. A student checks a message, then puts the phone away. Two people laugh quietly near the back of the bus. Nobody knows each other, but we're sharing the same road. Maybe being alone doesn't always mean being lonely. On the blue hour bus, the city feels far away, even though the buildings are only seconds from my face. I don't need music, I don't need a conversation, just this moving window and somewhere to get off. Some nights you don't need a destination, you just need a little motion. On the blue hour bus, the sky turns almost dark. The lights come on, one by one. I watch my reflection disappear into the glass, and somehow I feel ready to go home. This is my stop. this is my stop. I've always liked this one. The chair by the window has a mark across the side. It catches morning sunlight before the rest of the room. I sit there with my coffee and watch the street wake up. Someone opens their shop, someone walks a dog. Nothing starts all at once, it comes quietly. The chair by the window has seen every kind of morning. Rain against the glass, summer sunlight on the floor. I've sat here when I was happy, I've sat here when I wasn't, and somehow it never asked me to explain. Stay a while, watch the street. A delivery truck is waiting outside the grocery store. A cyclist rings a bell, someone drops a paper bag. The world is already busy before I'm ready to move, so I take another minute and let the morning pass. Maybe a favorite place isn't somewhere beautiful. Maybe it's somewhere you don't have to perform. The chair by the window will probably outlive this apartment. Someone else may sit here and never know my name. But for a little while, it held my quiet mornings, and that feels like a good thing to leave behind. One more minute. This is the good part. The sweetest part of the orange is always somewhere in the middle. Not the first bite, not the last one, just the part you almost miss. Juice runs down my fingers. The kitchen smells like summer. I stand beside the sink and forget what time it is. Maybe good things don't always arrive with a warning. The sweetest part of the orange is the piece I didn't plan to find. A little brighter than the others, a little softer when I bite. Maybe life is like that sometimes. You don't know what you're looking for until something ordinary tastes better than before. One more piece, that's enough. The radio is playing softly, a song I almost recognize. Sunlight lands across the counter and makes the glass look gold. I should probably answer emails, I should probably clean the floor, but right now there's an orange and that's enough for me. I think I've spent too long waiting for important moments when some of them are hiding in the smallest things. The sweetest part quieter now. When the city turns quiet, I can finally hear my thoughts. The traffic loses its edges. The windows start going dark. The taxi waits beneath the streetlight, then disappears around the corner. The whole world seems smaller after midnight. Maybe silence isn't empty. Maybe it gives everything room. When the city turns quiet, I don't feel like I have to run. All the things I couldn't finish can wait for the morning sun. The streets are still awake, but they're speaking underneath their breath. And for once, I don't need to know what's coming next. Lights go out, breathe it in. There's one apartment glowing 3 floors across from mine. Someone is watering a plant at an impossible hour. I wonder what their story is, then let myself stop wondering. Some lives are beautiful because they're unknown. I've spent so much time trying to understand everything. Tonight I think I'll let some things remain mysterious. When the city turns quiet, the night feels almost kind. It takes the noise away and leaves the softer parts behind. I close the curtains slowly, but leave one window open, just enough to hear the world breathing outside. Good night, city. Good night, city. Good night, city.